Hello, this is Jack from tofluency.com. I help English learners like you reach a high level of English through this YouTube channel and through my programs too. And in this English lesson, we are going to talk about how I lost 25 pounds and why this can help you learn English faster. So I'm going to talk about how I managed to do this over the last 6 months and what I have learned from it and what you can learn from this too. Now, I'm recording this lesson live, so if you're watching the replay, I might be reading some of the comments that you can't see. So I'll do my best to talk about the topic, but also interact with people in a way that makes sense for you. And if you are new here, welcome. Firstly, subscribe to my YouTube channel and then go to tofluency.com/book. Okay, I'm going to write it here, tofluency.com/book. Now hopefully it's going to be the right way and you can read that okay, tofluency.com/book, and you can download my book for free. Juan, thank you so much for that kind comment. I won't read that comment, but let's say he really likes my channel. We've got people from Russia. Madmu is here as well. There are 37 people currently live. If you are here live, just click the thumbs up button. It helps me reach more people. So at the start of this year, I talked about my goals for 2017. And I had 3 main goals: to increase the number of subscribers on this YouTube channel, to be in the best shape of my life, and also to learn French. And I said that my business was the most important thing. My health and fitness was second and French was third. And I was just being honest with the way I felt. Now, the first goal, to dramatically increase the number of subscribers on this channel, has changed a little bit. And instead, I'm starting to think more about my courses, my emails, and helping people in different ways. But I'm still fully committed to YouTube, so you should stay here and subscribe if you are new. The second goal was to get in the best shape of my life. And this to be in good shape means to look good physically and to be fit. So in many cases, for guys, it means like increasing muscle and losing fat. That means that you're in good shape, to be in good shape. So Aitor says you definitely lost height. Alfredo says you look thinner. And some other people are commenting too. Bella is from Morocco. Now, what I'm going to do is translate pounds, 25 pounds in kilograms, because a lot of you will think in kilograms. It's about 11.5 kilograms. 11.5 kilograms. So I've lost that weight since Christmas, 11.5 kilograms, which is great. It is great. A couple of things. Firstly, I lost about 15 pounds very quickly. Then I stopped doing the right things and put on a little bit more weight. And then I committed to this again about 6 weeks ago. Now, Alfredo asked the question, what have you done to lose weight? Okay, I researched a lot of ways to lose weight. So I did the research and I looked at different ways that I could lose weight and to get in better shape. So I looked at different diets. For example, the ketogenic diet, the paleo diet, the Whole30 diet, etc. Then I looked at different exercise programs. What should I do to exercise to help me lose weight? And I did so much research. But what I found has worked best for me is 3 main things. And this, by the way, is not advice on diet and fitness. This is just my experience. If you want to lose weight and get in better shape, don't follow my advice. Okay, do not follow my advice. Instead, follow someone else's advice. This is to help you learn English. I'm going to look at some vocabulary now. So firstly, three main things. Okay. And this first one is very simple. Calories. Calories. Now, I worked out through a program that I need to eat about 1,950 calories a day to lose 30 pounds over a year or so. So what I do, I'm using my phone. What I do is I use an app on my phone to just say what I've eaten. So let's say I have 3 eggs. I put into the phone 3 eggs. And then it tells me how many calories this is. And basically, I do this every day. It's very simple to do. And it tells me how many calories I've eaten. And I can judge this. I can decide if I need to eat more or eat less depending on the calories. Very simple. Very simple. Calories. Okay. The next one is exercise. Exercise. Again, this is not health advice. Exercise. Now, I decided to do it mainly through strength training, like lifting weights. Weight training, you can call it. Strength training, where I lift the heaviest weights I can lift, like really high intensity. And then also lots of walking, yoga, those types of things. And I mainly do the walking and yoga to make me feel better. When I go for a walk, I feel better. After yoga, I feel better. Somebody said, how long do I spend exercising? Well, I do about 45 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week. Okay, 45 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week, doing weights. Okay, doing weights. The walking and the yoga is more for fun for me. It's something that I just enjoy doing. So I'll take my daughter, who is 8 months old, I'll take her on a walk. Gabriella says, does playing soccer help you too? I don't think so. I think playing soccer doesn't help because it takes so much energy that I feel completely exhausted for a few days. Okay? So when I do this, when I play soccer, I don't feel really good. I don't feel good. And I feel like I'm what's called overtraining. And when you overtrain, when you do too much, your body doesn't react in a good way. So since I stopped playing soccer a few weeks ago, when the season ended, I felt a lot better. However, I'm still going to play because I like it. So calories, exercise. There's one more thing as well that I mentioned. Oh yeah, what's called fasting. Fasting. Now, what I do is I don't have breakfast and I wait till 12 o'clock and then I have lunch. So I'm extending the amount of time that I'm not eating. This has helped me. I feel so much better for this, and apparently it helps as well. Again, I'm not giving you advice. This is what has helped for me. Okay, 3 simple things: calories, exercise, and fasting. Now, following this program I'm on, I know it works. Okay, I know that this works because there are studies that say it works. And from my own experience, when I do this, it works as well. And you can do other things like Louise says, like drinking a lot of tea. So that's these are the main 3 things, but then you can drink tea, you can eat healthy. That's going to help as well. You can, do lots of different things. But I know this works, but I stopped doing it for a while. I've been doing it quite consistently for 6 weeks, but before that, I got lazy. I drank beer. I had potato chips, or in British English, crisps. And it didn't work anymore because I wasn't following this plan. But what I found is that 2 main things here, okay? To help me do these things, by the way, it took me 6 months to lose 25 pounds, which is quite a long time, but it's because I stopped doing these things for a while. I stopped doing these things. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, two main things, okay? Basically, habits, and it's easy. Habits and easy to do. At the start of the year, I spent so much time researching it. It's all I thought about. I was thinking about my next meal. I was thinking about my next exercise routine. I was watching videos. I was reading books. I was learning all these things to do. And think about this when you are learning English too. You know, when you're thinking about learning English again, you'll watch videos, you'll read books about the best way that you can learn. But when you find out what works for you, the key is this: to get in the habit of doing it and to make it easy to do. To make it easy to do over the long term. So for me, what I'm doing with the calories and the fasting, it's so easy. It's so easy. I don't think about it during the day. I just do it now. It's easy. The exercise as well, it's easy. It's easy. What I do is I just go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week for 45 minutes. I'm in the habit of doing it. Okay? I'm in the habit of doing it. Gabriella had a question. Have you stopped drinking beer, or you don't drink like you used to? So I only drink 1 day a week now, on either a Friday or Saturday night. And what I do actually, again, it's not health advice. What I do is 1 day I increase my calories. And apparently this helps. It's also fun as well. You know, to have like a pizza 1 day of the week and to have some beer. It's fun. It's a good thing to do. But like I said, I know a system that works, and now I'm in the habit of doing it, and I've made it easy to do. The key for me is to stay consistent with it until I reach my goal. And then when I reach my goal, to continue doing it. My goal is to get to 175 pounds, okay? I'm currently, I think, about 182. So my goal is to get to 175 pounds. And when I get there, I want to increase muscle and get stronger. What's interesting is I've lost 25 pounds, but I'm stronger. So I've lost 25 pounds, but I'm stronger. The reason I'm telling you this story is because it's exactly the same when it comes to learning English. What you need to do is work out a method that works. To find the method that is going to work for you. This takes time, okay? You try things, you try something else. You're obsessed with it. You're looking at different ways. You're thinking about it all the time. But once you have something that works, you have to get into the habit of doing it. To get into the habit of doing it. To do it on a consistent basis. So that it becomes easy for you to do. So that it's fairly easy for you to do. So that you can stay consistent with it. And the reason why I didn't stay consistent the first time and I failed was because I was on a diet that was too restricted. Okay? It was saying, don't eat this, don't eat that, don't. And I found it too difficult to follow. But when I just decided, okay, I'm going to eat as healthy as I can. If I have something bad, it's okay. But I'm going to do it by calories. Once I did that, it was easier for me to stay consistent. So what you want to do then is to find a routine that works for you, a routine that you enjoy doing, learning English routine that you can do on a consistent basis and use it, okay, and use it. Now, I have a program that does all this for you. You can decide to use this program or not. You can decide to take my advice and to use a different program. But the key is to take that initial motivation, okay, and then be very consistent with a method that works for you. Now, I think my method is one of the best ones out there. It's the Imitation Method. And I make it easy for you because I give you the materials you need to follow this method. I give you the software you need to follow this method. So, for example, the method is this. You listen to audio, you repeat it, you compare, and then you repeat it again. You get lots and lots of repetition. So you're listening to an audio phrase, you say it, you record this, you compare the two, and then you make changes. And then once you're happy with the way you say it, you repeat it, over the next 6 months. That might sound like a really long time, but basically, you'll repeat it today, tomorrow, 4 days, 8 days, 16, 32, 64, 128. Don't make me continue. So basically, you're repeating it in a way that's really efficient. The program also includes the pronunciation tutorial. It includes speaking feedback so you know what you're doing. Now, you can find this at tofluency.com/TFP. tofluency.com/TFP. I'm going to write it down for you. And this program is going to help you get into the habit of doing the right things in English. tofluency.com/TFP. I believe if you use it, it's one of the best investments you can make in your English. Okay, and it's it's conversational English. It's English that's going to help you. It's English that you're going to need when you're having conversations with people. So it's a method that works. It's a method that you can get into the habit with you. So, in summary, I've lost 25 pounds. At the start of the year, I researched a lot of ways to lose this weight, to be in the best shape I can be. At first, I was highly motivated. It's all I wanted to do. But once I had my system and I created the habit of doing what I need to do, then I forgot about it. But the results still came. And you can do this with your English too, by researching what works, really taking the time to learn the method, overcoming obstacles, and then using it on a daily basis, getting consistent with it, getting into the habit of using English. And I have a program that's going to help you with that on tofluency.com/TFP, tofluency.com/TFP. So thank you so much for being here. It's great to see you all again. Go check out the program because it's going to help you. If you're new, subscribe. It'd be fantastic to have you here. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.